little learners. It is time for Learning with Miss Pierce. And it is Thursday, September 3rd. So it is the third day of September. And for today's Read Aloud, I have Bear Feels Sick. Aw, look at poor Bear. He's not feeling very good. And the author is, the person who wrote the story is Karma Wilson. And it looks like the illustrator, the one who drew the pictures, remember the illustrator is the one who does the pictures, Jane Chapman. So let's see what's going on with Bear and let's find out why he's feeling sick. I don't ever like it when I'm feeling sick. It is not a good feeling. Little bear in the forest. See? Okay. Alone in his cave as the autumn wind blows, Bear feels achy with a stuffed up nose. So he's in his cave and he's got a stuffy nose. He tosses and he turns, all huddled in a heap. Bear feels tired, but he just can't sleep. So he's so tired, but he cannot sleep. He sniffs and he sneezes, he whiffs and he wheezes, and the bear feels sick. His friends gather round. Come out, Bear, and play. Bear shakes his head. I'm too sick today. Mouse mutters, oh my. Bear's head is too hot. Hare says, we will help. Here's a warm, cozy spot. We've got some rhyming in this story too. Bear mumbles and he moans. He grumbles and he groans. Poor Bear. And the bear feels sick. Mouse squeezes Bear tight. He whispers in his ear, it'll be just fine. Your friends are all here. Badger fetches water. Gopher cooks the broth, while Mole soothes Bear with a cool, wet claw. So all of his friends are trying to make Bear feel better. They cover Bear up, and he drinks from a cup, but he still feels sick. Raven says, caw! Come along, Owl and Wren. Let us go gather herbs to bring back to the den. They coax Bear to sip just a smidgen of tea. You'll feel better soon, says Mouse. Wait and see. Bear shakes and he shivers. He coughs and he quivers. And he still feels sick. Poor Bear. The friends fuss and fret. The friends cook and care. They keep a close eye on their poor, sick bear. They all talk in whispers. They walk on tippy toes. They sing lullabies. Then the bear starts to doze. They watch Bear for hours. We've done all we could do. Then Bear wakes up. And the bear feels good. He feels better. Bear cries, I'm all better. I'm feeling like new. I'm not hot and achy. It's all thanks to you. Let's celebrate now. Let's go out and play. Let's jump in the leaves. Let's frolic all day. The bear is ready to go play. He's feeling all better. Then Mouse starts to wheeze, and Hare starts to sneeze, and the friends feel sick. Oh no. Bear murmurs, don't worry, and tucks them in bed. He bundles them up, and he kisses each head. Aw, now Bear is taking care of his sick friends. He tells all of his friends, you'll soon feel better like new. You took care of me, now I'll take care of you. Aww. So at the beginning, Bear was not feeling good, and all of his friends helped to take care of him and make him feel better. And now his friends are not feeling good, and now Bear is being a good friend and taking care of all of his friends. I like that story a lot. Okay, my darlings, if I were going to ask you what the setting of this story is, where is the setting? Remember, the setting is where the story happens. So where does this story happen? Where is everyone? Where is Bear? He's where? He's in his cave. That's right. He's in his cave. And the whole story, Bear is sick in his cave while all of his friends are there helping. So the setting of this story is where? In the cave. And the setting is the place where it happens. So the setting is in his cave. Bear's all better. All right, my darlings. I also want to go over our adjectives. We've been learning about adjectives, which are words that describe. When I ask you to tell me about something and you use words to describe them, you are using adjectives. So we have learned about color adjectives. When you describe something and you tell me the color, that color is an adjective. We've also talked about size adjective. We say that this monkey is tall and this monkey is short. Those are size adjectives describing those monkeys. And we've also learned about number adjectives. There's one more group of adjectives I wanted to talk to you about, and those are shape adjectives. If you are describing something and you tell me the shape, that is also an adjective. So here I have a square. I have a green square. So square, describing it as that square would be an adjective. Or if I was describing a ball and how it could look like a circle, that would be the adjective. So we can use shapes to also describe. Maybe you have a swimming pool, and if I asked you to describe your swimming pool, you would tell me it looks like a rectangle. You would be using the shape the rectangle to describe that pool. Or maybe in baseball, the baseball diamond that they run around, first base, second base, third base, home base. The shape of the baseball field is a diamond, so that adjective is a diamond. So we can also use shapes to describe things. Like if I had a smiley face sucker, I would say it was the shape of a circle. So we can use shapes as adjectives, numbers as adjectives, colors as adjectives, and sizes. And all adjectives describe something. If you're telling and explaining to someone about something, you are using adjectives to describe it, to help them picture it inside their brain without them seeing it. Okay, so for today, I wanted to do a little sight word scramble. We've been learning some sight words. I'm gonna grab our sight words. We have 4 sight words we've been learning. 2 were last week and 2 were this week. Do you remember this one? What's that sight word? That is I. Good job. I'm going to show you the next one. What is that sight word? That is am. Am. I have our next sight word. Scoot this over a little bit. What about this one? Do you remember that sight word? The. And our last sight word we learned this week, little, which is also an adjective to describe size, right? So we have I am, the, and little. Those are our 4 sight words for this week. Now for this activity, you will need your journal. So go ahead and grab your journal. I have my writing lines here. And make sure to grab your pencil so that you can write. Alright, once you have your journal and your pencil, we are ready. Alright, my darlings, I am going to write some letters on my board here, and you are going to help me figure out what sight word it is. So, let's do these 2. So the scrambled letters I'm going to put on the board, it's going to be one of these words. And I'm going to see if you can help me figure out which word it is. So my first letter, the first letters that I want you to write in your journal are, I want you to do a T, L, L, T, E, and I. So in your journal, go ahead and write those same letters on the line here. Again, I want you to write a T, L, L, T, E, I. Now I know some of these letters we have not practiced yet, so just do your best on how you saw Miss Pierce write them. T, L, L, T, E, and I with a little dot above it. Alright, so that is a scrambled word. Let's look at the clues. Do you already know which sight word it is? You think you do? Okay, alright, well let's go through our clues. Now, the first letter is a T. Do we have a T in the? Yeah, we do. Do we have a T in little? Yep, we sure do. So it could be both of these, right? They do both have a T. Let's check out our next clue. L. Do we see an L in the? No, I don't see an L in the. Do we have an L in little? We do have an L in little. So, because we do see an L in little and we don't see an L in the, we can already guess which sight word scrambled this is, right? Do you know which sight word scrambled this is? It is little. L, I, T, T, L, E. So on your journal line, you can either write it next to, or you can write it below. Write the correct spelling. So you have the scrambled letters here. You can either write the correct spelling next to it, or you can write the correct spelling underneath it, whichever way you would like to. So we know that these letters are scrambled little. Good job. Let's do another one. Where's my handy dandy eraser? Right here. Alright, I'm going to erase these. And I'm going to take these 2 and pick 2 new ones. Let's try these 2, actually. That one is am, and we have the. So we're using the again. Once we start learning more sight words, we'll have more choices to choose from for our sight word scramble. All right, I'm going to scramble one of them. On your journal line, go ahead and write M. It's like 2 hills, 1 hill, 2 hill, and then write your letter A, around, down, straight. M-A. Do you think you already know which sight word that is all scrambled? All right, let's check our clues. This is the letter M. Do we see a letter M in the? Nope, there's no letter M in the. What about am? Yes, there's a letter M in am. That one clue helps us figure out which sight word this is all scrambled. Do you know which sight word this is? Is it the? No, because there's no M. Is it am? Yes, it is. So in your journal, either next to or underneath, I'm going to go underneath, and I'm going to write the correct spelling of am, which is A-M. In your journal, you could also write it next to, make sure there's a space so it doesn't look like all one word. A-M. So I've got a kind of a big space there. So M-A is scrambled am. All right, let's do another one. I'm going to erase these. And how about, this is going to be easy. Let's use the again. This is going to be so easy. All right, I'm going to write the scrambled letters. On your journal line, go ahead and write E, T, H. Straight down and then a little hill. So a tall straight and then a little hill. All right, let's try to figure out which sight word this is all scrambled. Is there an E and I? No. Is there a T and I? No. Is there an H in the word I or the letter I? No, there isn't. So do we know what sight word this is scrambled? It's the. You are correct. In your journal, go ahead and write the correct spelling of the, which is T-H-E. Again, you can write it below it or you can write it next to it. I don't have a lot of space next to mine, so I gotta write small. You can write it below or next to. And that's our sight word scramble. Good job, guys. Tomorrow we're going to work on writing some sentences in our journal. But before we go, you know what we always do last? Our alphabet. All right, you ready to go through our alphabet? Here we go. A, B, are you saying them with me? C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Great job today, guys. All right, everybody have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to everyone tomorrow. Bye, guys.